All right, there we go. We're recording now. Back to the screen. Okay, and if you guys have notebooks and you want to take notes, go for it. If not, I will post the recording. You can always go through it again at your own time and take notes. So that's Summit, and we also have a team party, you guys. We get together, we book out a restaurant, and it is just us there. Sometimes there's some other teams there as well, but it's kind of cool to get to meet the people who you've been chatting with on Facebook or on Instagram, and your coach and people on your team. It's just so awesome. So that is Summit. So what this call is going to do is just to kind of teach you the basics of how to launch your fitness business. All right. So the first step, okay, the first thing you want to do is remember that the number one part of this journey is yourself. Okay. It's really cool, you guys, that the biggest part of this business is that, or the most important thing is that we work on ourselves, right? You are number one. If you're not working on you, there's no way that you can help other people, okay? You have to be pouring into your cup, not just with the fitness side and the nutrition and all of that, but you have to fill your cup with personal development too, so that you can help others, okay? So number one, you want to make sure that you are getting to know the products, right? So you guys all started a program. Hopefully your package is on its way if you haven't gotten it yet. You guys have all started, you know what program you're studying with, right? If not, like definitely connect with your coach, let them know your goals, and we really want to hook you up with a program that's going to be right for you and help you reach your goals, right? Because some programs aren't right for everyone. So make sure that you connect with your coach, let them know. And then, you want to love the products, right? You want to try them, right? Like get to know them and love them. And if there are things that you're not familiar with, you can go into the Coach Online office and learn a little bit more about them. And then the third thing is tell people about the products and lifestyle. And this just comes naturally through sharing your journey on social media, okay? Just getting out there and sharing your day-to-day. You can use your social media as an accountability partner, okay? Just sharing what you're doing. And then the fourth thing is helping people change their life with the products, right? That's adding people to your challenge groups, helping them get started with a program, and then helping them get results. That's the heart of this business, you guys. Like, that's my favorite thing, is helping people get transformations. And if you're doing that, you guys are going to build an awesome business, okay? And then the fifth thing is tell those people that they can help other people change their life, which also means like team building your team of coaches underneath you, okay? So this is kind of how I look at it, like a funnel, right? You're starting off on your journey. You are number one, okay? Then it trickles down to you helping people in challenge groups. And then it trickles down to building your team, okay? If you are adding people to your challenge groups and you're helping people and they're getting to know the products just like you are, and they're loving it and they're seeing results, they're going to want to join you and do what you're doing. They're going to want to pay it forward. So I approach everybody in my challenge groups about coaching. I don't leave anybody out. I don't ever want to judge someone and think that they might not want to hear about this opportunity, because it could absolutely change their life, okay? So you guys want to make sure that you are doing a program from start to finish, okay? Don't be like wishy-washy and start a program and then switch. It's okay if you start one and then you realize it's not for you and you start another program, but do it from day 1 to day 30. Do it from day 1 to day 60, or however long that program is, because that's how you can share your journey and get out there and show people that you committed and you stayed on track with a program and you did it from start to finish, okay? And then you can, be proof the products work and show them your results from one certain program, okay? Okay. So lots of resources, you guys. There's so many things being thrown your way, and I'm just going to really quickly, before we go into the resources, differentiate the teams for you guys, or I'm sorry, the pages and the groups and the chat pods and all those things you're getting added to. Because I do have coaches that join and they'll start posting like their sweaty pictures in the team page because there's so much and they're not sure what to post in each page. And I totally get it, you guys have been there. So Team Rise Up, okay? Some of you, that's all you have as a team page is Team Rise Up, okay? That is your home for the business side of things, okay? So all my coaches have been added to Team Rise Up. That is where you're going to hear about everything going on our team, everything the business side of things. I'll be going live in there. We do shout outs in that page. That is the business side, okay? Maybe your coach is Jody or Kristen. Maybe you have another team page, and then Team Rise Up is like the big, I like to call it the grandma page, right? It's like the upline page, okay? So that is the first group. And the second one would be a challenge group, okay? Whether you should be in one of your coaches' challenge groups, okay? My coaches are in my challenge group. I don't know if Jody has her own challenge group or she's in mine, or Kristen, I know, has her groups as well. So you will be in a challenge group, and that's where you are going to have that accountability and that support and, you know, be on your fitness journey and be sharing in there. So be active in your challenge groups. It's really important as coaches to always be a challenger, okay? Always be a challenger and be active in your challenge groups, okay? It really does help with accountability. Okay, so that's the challenge group. And then you may have been added to a chat pod. All of my new coaches are in a separate chat pod for each month. So I have my February chat pod. That's where my new coaches are right now. And that's where they just start getting started on their journey. Okay, and that's where I support them and keep them going. Okay, then some other pages on Facebook that you want to make sure that you're liking. Make sure you write this down, or you're on your phone and you can go like that page right now. But the Beachbody Champions page on Facebook, make sure that you go like that page. Okay, this is where there is tons of videos from coaches. I still go there and watch videos and learn more things on that page. Definitely soak up the information on there. There's always new content. Sometimes new coaches will share on there, share what helped them to be successful in their first year. Just people will share live power hours that they're doing, like what they're doing to make that 1 hour in their business be successful. So that's a great page. Also, one that's not even listed here is TBB Coach 411. Okay, that's a page on Facebook. So TBB Coach 411 is where all the national calls will be. Okay, every national call will be streamed live onto that page. If you can't make it at 11 a.m. Eastern time, it's every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Any coach can join it. It's live on that page. So if you miss it, you can always hop back to that page and watch it later in the day or later in the week or whenever you have time. Okay. All right. So those are the pages. Those are everything that you should be in. Okay. So also your coach online office. Okay. Have you all found your coach online office? Let's just see some hands or no hands. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, it's pretty easy. You just go to teambeachbody.com, hover over the word coach, click on coach online office. Just kind of go spend a little bit of time when you can going through it. That's where everything's going to be, you guys. Make sure that you're setting up your electronic funds transfer. Okay. Unless you want, like some of my coaches want a paper check, their first check, so they can like have it in their hands and like, it's just kind of cool. But then after that, want to make sure that you set up your electronic funds transfer. Okay. So just go ahead, and I think it's under my business and then my EFT management. And that way, every Thursday, you guys, is payday. Okay, every Thursday morning, you'll get that money into your bank account. You won't have to worry about being sent a check. All right, so our pay weeks end every Wednesday night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay, every Wednesday is your pay period ending. We are also a week behind. So if you guys make any money this week, you'll be paid that money next week. Okay, so we're like a week behind schedule. All right, so that's your coach online office. I already talked about the team page, Beachbody Champions, FAQ. Okay, you guys are the CEO of your own business, and I absolutely want you guys to be able to find answers to your own questions. We are here to hold your hand in the very beginning. We're definitely here to help you, but I also want you guys to become independent, right? And make sure that you try to search for the answer before you ask, okay? So I think that just helps me learn. I would always kind of ask my coach, and then, half the time she'd be like, hold on, I got to go Google that, or I have to go FAQ that. And that was my cue to be like, okay, well, she has to go Google and FAQ it, then I should probably do that myself. So you can go to coachfaq.com and just type in the search bar anything that you are looking for, any information that you're looking for. Or in your coach online office it's under one of the sections, I'm drawing a blank, but it is under one of the sections, and it's just, you click on FAQ, okay, and search anything in the search bar. So you can search like challenge groups, you can search Transform 20, you can search any program in there and it'll come up with information, Shakeology, anything you need to know, it is there, okay? And then the last thing, you guys, YouTube and Google are your friend. YouTube and Google are amazing. Just if you are searching for things on YouTube, and a lot of personal development can be done on YouTube, you guys, because Beachbody coaches share a lot of stuff on YouTube. Okay, a lot of the top coaches will share things. A lot of new coaches will hop on and share things. But make sure you tailor the search, on the top of YouTube. Filter your search to most recent. Okay, because you'll search something and have something come up from like 6 years ago, and it's not going to be relevant today. Okay, so make sure you filter your search. All right, and I do want to say too that when my husband joined the business, I didn't even tell you guys anything about my story, but I've been a coach for 8 years, was able to retire from my full-time job as a nanny about 1.5 to 2 years into my business. And then my husband was able to retire his boss and leave his corporate job about 3.5, 4 years ago. So we both work this business from home now. This is our full-time gig. But when he joined and he wanted to learn more about the business, like it was literally when my first paycheck started coming in, he was like, ooh, this is really cool. I didn't think you'd make money at this. So let's learn how to make some more money. But he didn't go to any team trainings. He didn't go search out any trainings. He literally went to YouTube. That's where he learned everything. He just searched Beachbody, anything in YouTube. If you type in Beachbody Challenge Groups, Beachbody Success Club, everything's there for you. Like, it's really cool. We have so many resources and everything is at your fingertips. It might be a lot of information at first, but here's the thing, you guys, I always like to tell myself, and I tell my new coaches this, would you rather have more information than none at all? Because to me, I would hate to have no information and wonder where in the world I'm going to start learning than having a lot to sort through. So it will, it really comes back to the basics, and you'll see as I start sharing the rest of the slides. Okay. So the national call, like I said, is Mondays, 11 a.m. Eastern time. You guys, the best thing I did when I was a new coach is be present on these calls, okay? Like I said, the Monday calls are on TVV Coach 411. They always have recognition on the calls, and then they always have a speaker talking about a certain topic and I'm always learning from them. The best thing I did as a new coach was to be on the national calls and to be on the team calls. Okay, our team calls are bi-weekly. Maybe your coach has team calls as well, but our calls are bi-weekly. If you go to Team Rise Up at the very top of the page, you can click on announcements, and our team calendar is up there. All the team calls are listed on the team calendar. They're usually every other Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so there's always a different topic on our team calls. They're just like this on Zoom. It's nice to be on them live just because you can ask questions, you can see the community. It's cool to share our team calls on Instagram stories so people can see the type of community that we have and that we're all there for each other. So it just gives you like some good content. All right. Okay, so let's get down to business. The 4 vital behaviors. Okay, if you ask any successful coach or any leader on our team or any other team, what has helped them to be successful, they'll tell you that it was literally the 4 vital behaviors done consistently over time. Okay, and these are pretty simple, but I'm just going to talk about them a little bit. Number 1, you guys, I already talked about it. First, very most important thing is be proof the product works. Okay, do your workout, drink your Shakeology, follow those containers, follow whatever meal plan you are using, and just be consistent with it. Okay, you being on your journey and getting results is what's going to help you grow your business. Okay, that's going to be number 1. Okay, because if you're not on your journey, people that you're speaking to and talking to and getting to know are going to go to your page and wonder what you're up to if they don't see you, your workouts or your nutrition or your Shakeology. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, connect, invite, and follow up. Okay, this just starts with sharing your journey on social media. Start conversations and talk to people. Like, I like to say that this business is just building friendships. It literally is. It's following people, starting conversations, finding things that you have in common with them, and just starting to talk to them, getting to know them. And then when the conversation feels right, you can invite them to your next group. Okay. It doesn't have to be scary, you guys. Okay. And I know it is probably the part that scares people the most when they talk about inviting, when they hear that word invite. It sounds scary, but literally it can just start with thanking people, right? If someone likes your post, again, you're being consistent with sharing your journey, someone clicks like on your post, that's almost like giving permission for you to reach out to them. And literally something as simple as, hey girl, or hey Sarah, thanks so much for the love on my post. It really helps keep me motivated. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? That question, you guys, it does wonders. Like everybody answers that question. I mean, most people do. And then you can just kind of spin off of that. You know, what they say, no, I'm not on a health and fitness journey, but I wish I was. Or, yeah, I'm on a health and fitness journey, but man, my nutrition sucks, right? You always have something to spin off of there. Like, oh, okay, like I get it. Like I always use the feel, felt, found. I totally feel you. I used to be the same way. Here's what I found helped me. These little containers help me with my portions and so on, okay? And then always follow up, okay? Just because someone says, you know, maybe they're not interested, maybe they're not ready, they don't have the money right this second, that doesn't mean no forever, okay? It just means no, not right now. No, you haven't been sharing your journey enough yet. I don't really know enough about you yet. I don't trust you yet. Or I'm just not ready, period. Okay? You want to make sure you follow up with them and leave them with some type of free value. Okay? If someone says no and they've told me that they struggle with confidence, I will suggest a personal development book that has helped me. Or if they struggle with quick, healthy recipes, I'll send them a crock pot recipe that I like. Okay. I just leave them with value because I'm always trying to help people. Even if they're not going to purchase right away, that's okay. They may come back. Okay. You got to follow up though. Okay. Number 3, get people results. Okay. So Beachbody's mission is to help people live a healthy, fulfilling life. Okay. And that's our job, is just to fulfill the Beachbody mission for yourself and for your customers as you help mentor your coaches to do the same thing. Okay. To me, that's on my vision board behind me. My vision board has transformation on it. Transformations. Help people get transformations. Because if we're doing that, we're instilling belief and confidence in people, and they're going to have the belief and confidence to pay it forward and possibly join our team. Okay. And then number 4, personal development is huge. Okay. It will change your life. I'm not even joking, because it has changed mine. I was changing so much physically with the programs, and that was great, but my confidence on the inside was still not good. So the confidence grew through personal development, through reading books about, you know, self-esteem and confidence, literally just 15 to 20 minutes a day. And you guys, I had 2 little kids when I started this business, and reading was the last thing on my list. I don't even know when I was going to find time to read. Maybe in the bathroom, and I have 10 minutes to myself. But you guys, it doesn't have to be a physical book. It can be a podcast. Okay, there's so many amazing podcasts out there. It could be an audio book. You can get pretty much any book now comes on audio. Okay, just commit to 15 to 20 minutes, and don't just read a book because your coach or myself tells you a certain book to read. Do something that speaks to you. Read something that speaks to you and where you struggle. Okay, maybe I struggled with confidence in the beginning, but maybe my coaches don't struggle with that. So I'm not going to push them to read a book that helped me, okay? But maybe they struggle with nutrition, or maybe they struggle with leadership or the business side of things, and I'll recommend other types of books for them, okay? We have a whole list in Team Rise Up. If you go to the files section and you search personal development in our files section, there's a whole list of books based on topics that all of our coaches on our team have kind of added to. So you can find a book from that list that speaks to you. Some of my favorites, so if you guys do struggle with confidence, Rachel Hollis has Girl Wash Your Face. Amazing book. This has helped me so much. I read it twice. She is actually coming to Summit this year. She's our guest speaker, so that's going to be amazing. And then I just got her new book in the mail. I haven't started it yet, but Girl, Stop Apologizing. Can't wait to start that one. Mastering Your Mean Girl by, I can't even say her name, Melissa Ambrosini. Great book. And then another one these are just my favorite ones for confidence. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And then as far as the business goes, this is my top business book. It's The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Like every new coach should read this. It's awesome. So literally all of these are on Amazon. Okay. 10 to 15 minutes. I would suggest, honestly, as you start to get used to reading 10 to 15 minutes a day, increasing it a little bit, 10 to 20 minutes a day. And I would just get up earlier. I love my quiet time in the morning. I'll wake up 20 minutes earlier or half an hour earlier. I'll get my personal development done. And it just starts your day off so much better when you're feeding your mind those positive things. And I cut all the negative stuff out of my life, you guys. It wasn't adding value. It wasn't helping me reach my goals. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, so many shows. The Voice, I would watch The Voice all the time. Now I do record it and watch it with my son because we like to watch it together. But I watch it on my time, right? So personal development, you guys, has changed me so much. I was a super, super shy, introverted person when I started this business. These books all helped me to get out of my comfort zone and to grow and just to confront the things that I was fearful of to help myself grow. So people laugh now. They're like, you were shy? I'm like, yeah. I still get nervous going live sometimes. I really do. But that is the thing that will help you grow the most, is when you do the things that you're scared of most. All right. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. And you guys, I'm not even joking you. It's this simple. If you do these 4 things, but the problem with it is some people will do these 4 things, but not stay consistent with it. Okay. Consistency is key. All right. So your first goal as a new coach. Okay. You've probably already seen it. If you're in our team page, you've probably already seen Success Club or SC5, SC10. We shout it out all the time. Every day we update our banner. And why we update that, you guys, is because it's our Beachbody mission. If you are hitting Success Club, it means you're helping at least 3 people to get started with a challenge pack or Shakeology and Home Direct. Okay. I'm not going to go too deep into this, you guys, because in our Rise University training, which all my new coaches will be joining, and I think Kristen and Jody's coaches will be joining, all the training is in there. There's a whole post devoted to Success Club. So, but basically, you guys, all it is helping at least 3 people get started with our entire package. Okay. So that means a challenge pack. So probably what you guys got started with when you joined as a coach: Beachbody On Demand, or Transform 20 with Beachbody On Demand, and Shakeology, or the performance supplements. Okay. Home Direct is what yields Success Club. Okay. Because Beachbody rewards people for helping people with the complete package, because it's truly what will help them. Okay. We believe in our complete package with the nutrition, the Shakeology, and the meal plans. And the workouts. Okay. That is the complete package. So that is what you get points for. And 2 points, you guys, per challenge pack. And it can be a coach or a customer. Okay. I get that question a lot. They think it's just for customers. But if you sign up a new coach with a challenge pack or Shakeology and Home Direct or performance supplements and Home Direct, it still yields that 2 points. So to new customers. Okay. But every month you start back at 0. So you have to help 3 new people every month. Okay. And I will show you on a slide later on how that can help your income. Okay. And how that can really help your income grow. Because to me, you guys, Success Club was a non-negotiable. And I tell all my new coaches, it should be a non-negotiable for you too. Not only because you can win a free ticket to Summit as a new coach if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach, minimum helping 3 people. You can win your free ticket to Summit. Okay. So awesome. If they didn't have that when I signed up as a coach, but that would have made me even more motivated to hit it for sure. So what I like to just say about Success Club is I didn't know much about it. My coach didn't really tell me much about it, but she just said, Amy, hit Success Club. And I was like, okay. So I just went and I dove in and I learned about it. And I saw that people were going on free trips for earning Success Club every month. And I was like, free trips? I keep going, they're going to reward me with a trip? That's a no-brainer. I'm going to do it. So I aimed to help a minimum of 3 people since the day I started. I've been a coach for 8 years. I've hit it every single month, except for 2 months in my first year. Because I just saw it as a non-negotiable, and I saw it, if I had a goal in a corporate job to sell 3 things, or I wasn't going to get a raise, you can be sure that I would be trying to sell 3 things. And to me, this isn't selling 3 things. It's helping 3 people change their lives with our complete package. So I was like, that's a no-brainer. I can help 3 people with this complete package. I can do that. So yes, I hit Success Club minimum, Success Club 5 every single month. And then I upped my game because I wanted to grow even quicker. And I helped 5 people a month and hit Success Club 10. And my income started to grow even more. Then I would hit 5 people a month and I'd grow even higher, and I'd aim to hit 15 people and 20 people. And now my goal is a minimum of 30 people a month. Okay. Just because as you start to grow, your network grows as well. But I'm always pushing my goals because I just love to have goals and I love to push myself. But you guys, literally, Success Club will help you win free trips. You get recognition on our team page. You could earn that free ticket to Summit. And it's just going to help your business grow. Plus, if you're an Emerald coach, which you're going to talk about in a couple slides, and you hit Success Club, you get free customers from Beachbody, which is pretty cool. If you hit Success Club 10 and you're an Emerald coach, you get free customers where you earn that commission right away. So they bought a challenge pack. You could earn that, let's say it's a $50 commission on the challenge pack that they bought. That $50 goes directly to you when you hit Success Club 10 and you're an Emerald, if they get sent to you, okay? You're now their coach, you have $50, and all you did was help someone. Like, that's amazing. And then also, you guys, if you hit Success Club 5 and you're an Emerald coach, you do get free customers, but you don't get the commission until they purchase another item. Okay, so that's why it's even better to push towards Success Club 10. All right, so just remember, and this is little print down here, is you must also be, have 90 PV, which is personal volume. Shakeology is 90 PV. So if you guys stay with your Shakeology, you'll be an active coach and you'll be able to hit Success Club. So I have actually had this quite a few times where people have hit Success Club. They've helped their 3 people. They're super excited. They wake up on, Thursday morning on the last day of the month and realize they didn't hit it because they didn't have their own 90 PV. Like, they stopped their Shakeology or they didn't order something worth 90 PV on HD. So in order to earn Success Club, you got to have that as well. All right, so let's go ahead. I think I talked about all that. Yeah, and literally, you guys, it starts with your family and friends, okay? I had no family and friends that wanted to do this with me. So I literally jumped right into my cold market. That's just where I was comfortable. But a lot of people start with their family and friends. A lot of people do, and you can totally do that. So your first step is to commit to a challenge group start date, okay? Doesn't have to be your own challenge group. You guys can invite to your coach's challenge group. So like my coaches who are on here right now, they can invite to the challenge group we have going on right now. Okay, it's within our BODCamp Babes group. We have a 21-day challenge going on in there. They can invite to that. Okay, you will still be helping them and you'll be earning that commission, but your customers and your clients will have the support of a larger group to connect with, right? Because if you just have a few people, it might be tough to start your own group and then have that interaction and that engagement in a group because it'll be a little bit too small, okay? Plus, you guys, when you join our challenge groups, you can take anything from our challenge groups. I actually posted in Team Rise Up 30 days worth of content that you guys can take when you start your own group. Okay, we want to make it as simple as possible for you guys because I want you guys to focus on helping people in your groups, not worrying about what am I going to post today. Okay, so we literally have every day's worth of accountability posts. You can take the picture and the content. It's in a PDF form in our team page. If you just search in our team page 30-day content, 30-day group, it'll come up, okay, as a PDF. So literally, you guys, one of the ways you can invite to a challenge group, you can do it in your stories, in your Instagram stories. You can also do it on Instagram or on Facebook, but transformation pictures speak 1,000 words, okay? If you don't have your own transformation yet, that's okay. This is mine. This is like the year I started my journey after I had my second baby on a cruise ship, not feeling comfortable at all, wearing baggy clothes, like my pants were super baggy, even though they look tight there. And then to my journey this year and where I am this year. So I talk about, my story and why I started this and the struggles that I've had and to where I am today. It's really important to kind of share a story and then do your call to action at the end. Always end it with a question, okay? Hopefully, you guys, if you haven't, you make your first post on Instagram. That is or Facebook or Instagram or both. Getting that first post out there. And I know it can be scary, okay? It can be scary to, put your post out there, put yourself out there. But you guys, I always thought in my head, if I can just inspire one person, right? I know this is scary to post, but I'm just going to click post and I'm going to run away from my computer. I'm going to come back and I'm going to see what happens. And I swear to you, that's what I did the first time I posted my before and after pictures. And I came back and I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, like people are inspired. Like people were commenting and saying, oh my gosh, like this is amazing. And even if people don't comment, you guys, right? And maybe you didn't get as many likes as you thought, or you didn't get people commenting. Don't get discouraged. This is just the beginning of your journey, you guys. People are still watching, but they're almost watching for you to fail. Get that? They're watching for you to fail. But when you succeed, they're going to come around and they'll be like, wow, like this is really working for her. She's stuck with this. And I think I need to try what she's doing, right? But it's really important that you are being consistent with it. Okay. So challenge group start date. Okay. Oh, also you guys, it is really important to have a start date. So when you start your own challenge groups, make sure you give people the date, create that sense of urgency for them so that they, they have that fear of missing out. We call it FOMO, right? So maybe you can even say like, I have 5 spots left, right? I can't wait to get you started. I hope that you join me, right? Make sure you always have a date. All right, so here's just talking about your first invites, okay? Sounds so scary, that word, but it's not, I promise you guys. Okay, it literally is just about becoming a conversation expert. This is not salesy, it's not icky. And if you guys feel like your messages are salesy and icky, they probably could be, right? But if you're doing it the right way and you're just getting to know people, it's gonna be okay. And it's just gonna sound like you wanna connect with them. So become a conversation expert. Your goal is to connect with at least 3 new people per day or 20 new people per week. Okay, that's just to grow your following. You don't want to be constantly speaking to the same 25 people or however many followers that's how many I had. You probably have more than I do when I started, so you're ahead of the game. But connect with people. Okay, you should have people liking your post eventually that you can connect with, or go just at the beginning. I was only Facebook. I didn't even have an Instagram page, which is way easier on Instagram to connect through hashtags and through just finding people that you connect with. Facebook, I literally just had to friends of friends, right? I would just add friends. If I saw mutual friends, I'd add them. I'd just ask them how they were doing and connect with them, like pictures on their pages and start engaging on their pages. And that's it, okay? You're not reaching out to close them, okay? That's not what this is all about. You're reaching out to open the door, okay? Just open the door, ask them how they're doing. Ask them, what's new in their life. If you're reconnecting with someone from high school or from college, just ask them, what they've been up to. Look on their pages too, like make it personal. See what they've been up to. If they just went on vacation, ask them how their vacation went. If they just had a baby, ask them how they're doing, being a new mom and how great they look, right? Okay, so be brief, be excited, and end every message with a CTA. Okay, if you confront your conversations with people nervous, right, you're gonna come across that way. But if you come across and use capital letters and you're really excited because you know how much this is changing your life and how much it's helping you, you're gonna come across excited and happy. Use emojis, okay? People will be excited too. They're gonna feed off of your energy. So another really important thing to mention is you need to find their need before you try to fix their need. This is really important. Sometimes we get really excited as new coaches to kind of just throw up all the information, right? Like, here's everything. And I'll tell you guys, I did that as a new coach. I messaged all my 30 friends and family, told them I was a coach and how excited I was and how they should join me. I didn't connect with them. I didn't make it personal. So of course I'm gonna hear crickets. I think I had some unfriends, and I think I had a couple people in my family that were like, oh, that's so great. We're so happy for you. Like, we'll continue to watch your journey. But nothing positive came out of it. So learn from me. Don't just blast message your whole friends list, okay? Nothing good will come out of that. But find their need before you fix their need. Ask lots of questions and take your time, okay? Don't be rushed. Just connect with them. The more questions you ask, the better. Don't make it about yourself, make it about them, okay? Things I like to ask is, what are your goals, right? What are you trying to achieve with your health and fitness? Or where do you find you struggle when it comes to eating healthy and exercising? What are your biggest struggles? So dig deep and get to know them. And then recognize objections and no's as a part of the process, okay? I still get no's to this day, okay? Not everybody's gonna be ready right away when you talk to them, but no means not right now. And honestly, the more no's you get, the better. It just means you're connecting with people. And it means you have more people to follow up with and keep that relationship going, okay? It's not a bad thing. I always tell people when they're getting more no's that it's awesome. Like, that's so great. Like, you started a conversation with someone, you connected. They might not be ready yet, but watch them continue watching you, and they might be ready down the road, okay? So Also, you guys, we do have scripts. I am not always using scripts now that I'm 8 years in, but as a new coach, it's nice to kind of have a layout of what you're going to say, and you can tailor it to, you know, be your own words, okay? Because you want to always be yourself. But you can utilize the scripts in our file section of the team page, okay? I'm always sharing scripts that work for me, and then you can tailor it and put it in your own words, okay? And then this is huge. Don't be afraid of the cost, you guys. Okay, don't be afraid of the cost. Okay, when I talk to you guys about, you know, my coaches on here, when I talk to them about coaching, I wasn't afraid of the cost because I know how much it changed my life. And they probably didn't sense that I was nervous talking about the cost with them because it's changed my life. Okay, and even if you're a brand new coach and you haven't seen those changes quite yet, even as a brand new coach, you should know already the community that we have just sitting on this team call. Right? Just talk about the things that you are excited about, right? And know that this package that's coming in the mail that maybe you haven't received yet, it could change your life. Literally, it could change your life if you use it and you commit to it. Okay, so don't be afraid of the cost. Know that you have an amazing value. Okay, you are literally holding a gift in your hands that is everything that could help someone change their lives. Okay. So be excited, and if you come across and talk about the cost with someone and you're really apprehensive and really shy about it, they're going to run. But be like, oh my gosh, girl, like this is the best deal ever. And it's totally changed my life. Like I used to pay more for a gym membership than I have for this. And I get so much more support. I get a meal plan every single day of the year, and I get an amazing community of friends. So don't be afraid of the cost. And then let's not be salesy. Don't send links, okay? We use something called Share a Cart, which is super easy. You can ask your coach how to use Share a Cart. Once you guys get someone interested, usually my coaches will reach out to me, and then I'll teach them how to use the Share a Cart. And that's exactly how you guys got started as coaches. I sent you a Share a Cart. It's an email that comes to your email. You've picked out your package. All you need to know is your customer's package they want, what Shakeology flavor, their email address, and their name. And then you fill it out for them. You make it super easy. They just have to complete the process, okay? But don't send links via message. You know, we don't want any of that salesy stuff going on, or on your pages or anything like that, okay? And then I've already said this, don't show up and throw up. It's exciting, but just don't do that. And then follow up forever. Don't feel like you're ever bugging someone by following up. If you're following up in the right way, you're gonna sound like you just care. That's what following up to me is. It's caring about that person. And I'll make it sound that way. You know, like, hey girl, I know that you said that you really wanted to, you know, feel amazing and confident in your swimsuit this summer. Our group starts in a week, and I just wanted to reach out because I have 5 spots left and I really would love for you to get started. What do you think? Okay, that's it. It's just sounding like I care. Usually I will say at the beginning, every single time, hey, I just don't want you to think I forgot about you. Okay, because it makes them think, oh my gosh, she hasn't forgotten about me. And I'm telling you, I've had people join the 6th follow-up. Okay. After I followed up 6 times, they didn't write me back. And then 7th time they respond. Okay. It's because they've either been busy. You know, how many times you get a message in the store and you're like, I'll respond to that later. And then you get home and life happens and kids happen. And then you forget to answer. You just write it off. You totally forget about it. It happens. And it definitely, you know, happens to a lot of people. All right, so goal number 1 as a coach is hitting at least success level 5. Your second goal as a coach is becoming an Emerald coach. We've already had, I have had some coaches who joined in February who already become Emerald coaches, which is super exciting. We also have, every month, we have an Emerald in 24 hours call that I do with slides like this to teach you a little bit more about Emerald and how to get there and why it's important to your business. But just quickly, I'm not going to dive too deep into this because this is also in our Rise University training. Emerald is literally you plus 2 people. Okay, you plus 2 people on your team. They become coaches, so it could be 2 people that you've helped. Maybe they want to buy a challenge pack and they decide that they want 25% discount, and you get them started as a coach. Maybe your best friend loves fitness and you think she'd make an amazing coach, so you reach out to her and she joins. She's one of your first coaches. A lot of my coaches sign up their husbands as coaches. That could be your second coach. You're all of a sudden Emerald. Okay, they have to have at least 50 PV, which means they have to have started with a challenge pack or something that equates to 50 PV. Okay, doesn't have to be Shakeology, but it has to be 50 PV. So then you're an Emerald coach, and as you can see, the ranks build up from there. Okay, and you start to earn what's called team cycle bonuses. So I like to say that when you become an Emerald coach, your business is officially open, because you can start capitalizing on team cycle bonuses, which is simply when your 2 coaches underneath you start to help people, you start to earn from that. Okay, there'll be more information on that, but literally all you need to know right now is it's you plus 2 people. The benefits of it are huge. Okay, team cycle bonuses is where I earn the majority of my money today. I still help people, I still hit Success Club, but the majority of my check every Thursday comes from what my team is producing underneath me. Because I'm teaching them to do what I'm doing, they're helping people, and I'm earning money from that. Okay, and you guys can do the same thing. All right, so it's really important to get to Emerald as soon as you can and join our Emerald in 24 Hours call. And also, once you dive into the Rise University training, you'll learn more about that as well. Okay, let's talk about social media, because that is the very first thing we should be doing. Your grand opening post should be made already. If not, definitely try to aim to get your grand opening post out there by the end of the week. And that's literally, you guys, just sharing your why, sharing why you're starting this journey, along with a picture, and then that's it. Literally just getting it out there. Okay. So after that, after you share your grand opening post, you just have to be consistent on social media. Okay. This doesn't mean you're going to be just posting about Beachbody. Okay. What I want you guys to do is think of 5 things that make you who you are. Okay. So what makes Dakota Dakota? All right. What makes you who you are and differentiates you between other coaches? Okay. So me personally, I love talking about self-love. Okay. Because that's something that I've struggled with, confidence. So I talk about that on my page a lot. I still share my fitness because it's a huge part of my life. I share my kids. I'm a soccer mom. I'm a soccer mom and a cheer mom. So I shared that life as well. I share my dog. You can see my dog here. I'm a doodle mom. So I talk about him and I share him. So as you can see, you guys, I share all aspects of my life and my journey. Not just, this is old. If you go to my page now, it looks a little different, but it's not just Beachbody, right? People don't just want to buy Beachbody from you. They want to buy you. They're buying into you, and you supporting them and you being there for them. So you have to show them who you are. So I shouldn't be going to any of your new pages, or if you decided to keep your page, that's a whole other question that some people get or ask me is, do I start a new page or do I keep the one that I have? That is totally up to you. I did not start a new page. I did start an Instagram because I didn't have an Instagram, but I kept my Facebook page. I didn't want to lose the people that I had. I still felt like I wanted to reach the people that were my friends, right? And even if they didn't want to come along this journey with me right away, they'd follow my journey. And you guys, a lot of my family and friends have joined me just through seeing me share my journey, okay? So whether or not you decide to start fresh or use the page you have, either way, it's not going to be all just Beachbody. So you don't have to worry about turning away your friends and family, because it's not going to be you like just talking about Beachbody every day. Okay, it's just gonna be you sharing the same stuff. I don't want you to stop sharing about your kids. I don't want you to stop sharing pictures of your cats or your dogs. Still gonna share what you love. Okay, but make sure you make that list of your 5 things, because those are gonna be the 5 things that you share in your Instagram stories, okay, and in your Instagram page. And make sure you're being consistent. Okay, don't go weeks without posting. Don't go days without posting. Don't go like days without posting on Instagram stories. Okay. I used to be petrified to scare. Yeah, I did used to be scared to share on Instagram stories. Okay, it petrified me. But now I absolutely love it. I love sharing me. Just be yourself, you guys. Just be you and don't be afraid to be you. But it's fun, right? Just share your day, little snippets of your day. Watch other coaches on our team. You know, watch how Jody's sharing, watch how Kristen's sharing, watch how I'm sharing on Instagram stories. Just kind of emulate that, but make it your own, okay? It should be you and unique to you. Also, I have my Shakeology cup right here. This is something that a lot of coaches do, and I did it myself, and you'll see in a minute the mistakes that I made when I was a new coach. But you can share your Shakeology, you guys. Absolutely. You can share nutrition, you can share Shakeology, you can share your programs. But we love curiosity marketing. Okay, we don't want to like share a picture like this all the time with our Shakeology label showing, because what is that doing? It's telling people what we have, right? If it's this way, or you have it in a pretty cup, and you put some sprinkles on top, or maybe some whipped cream and a pretty straw, it looks appetizing, and people are going to come to you and ask you what that shake is. If you show them that it's Shakeology, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be like, oh, let me go look for that. Let me go buy it from another coach, right? They're not going to come to you. You want them to come to you. So curiosity marketing is huge. I was guilty of this in the beginning. You'll see some pretty pathetic pictures that I've shared in the beginning. I've come very far. So you guys are starting off with more than I ever did, because I made all these mistakes and you guys can learn from them. But yeah, so if you do share your shaker cup, just turn the Shakeology label around, okay? So speaking of my mistakes that I made, oh, here we go. I do want to share here. Before you post, ask yourself what you want your audience to get from it, and would it stop their scroll, okay? The first thing, what is Instagram, you guys? It's very visual, okay? You guys stop on the pictures that are pretty, that are bright, that are happy, that engage you, that entertain you. Those are the pictures you stop on. So you don't want your pictures to be dark or blurry. Make sure you have clear, crisp pictures, good lighting. Don't put the window behind you. The window should always be in front of you. I can't show it right now, but I have poor lighting in my house, and this is a light. Whoop, where is it? There it is. It's like a little selfie standing light that just helps me when I'm on videos, or when I can take a picture in here. It's just much brighter. There's also small ones that you can get to like clip on your cell phone. I used to have one. I don't have it anymore, but I used to clip right here. So when I would take selfies, it would like brighten things up. So there's always ways. There's filters, you guys. There's so many apps to help you lighten your pictures, and I'll give you a few right here. So the ones I used to use, I pay for one now on Lightroom, but Visco is free, VSCO. Snapseed is another free app. Snapseed is all one word. So these were just two of my favorites before I started paying for an app. Now, as you can see, my pictures are all the same filter. I don't switch filters. Once you find one that works for you, stick with it, because you want your page to be cohesive. You want it to look bright, and you want it to look the same. Okay. Also, you can do these fancy, like, you can do quote pictures. I'm doing letterboard pictures now, and it's every third picture, so it lines up. Right? You can do whatever you want, but make it you and make it unique. And then every time before you post, don't just post to post. Okay? Think about what you want your audience to do. Do you want them to be entertained? Do you want to inspire them? Do you want to engage them? Okay? Sometimes it's just a workout selfie picture or a video of your workout, and you find a quote from your personal development book, and you share it, and you just spin off of that. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. So you can literally find something to post just through your vital behaviors. If you are doing your workout, and you are eating healthy, and you are reading personal development, that's like 3 different posts you can make right there. Okay. Your vital behaviors are stuff that you can share. Okay. So moving on, I could talk all day and do a whole separate call on social media, but here's my junk posts. Oh my God, I laugh at these. Even though I've done this call like a million times, I still laugh at my posts. So this is my Shakeology post. This would be great, you guys. Without the bag of Shakeology with the label behind it, it'd be awesome. Maybe if I threw some sprinkles in my cup, people would have messaged me. I don't even know if I can see, but I don't even know if I got maybe 2 or 3 likes on that picture. It's just not scroll stopping. It's not personalized. It screams salesy. We don't want that. And there's no story behind it. Like I could have talked about in this picture how Shakeology's helped me, how it's helped my energy, how it's helped me to curb my sweet cravings, right? But I didn't talk about anything. So, and then in this next picture, I shared a picture of a butt on a Brazil butt lift cover, right? Nowadays, you guys, I don't share the program name. Here, if I was sharing something and I wanted to get something from this post, it would be a picture of me after I did my Brazil butt lift workout. I wouldn't have mentioned the name. I would have said I did my booty workout. I'm really trying to get my booty in shape for the bikini season or whatever, vacation coming up. And this workout is really helping me to feel more confident in my backside or whatever, have a story to it. I just posted a disc cover. Like, horrible. I can't believe these things I posted. Okay. That's what not to do. And then just one example from a post I did earlier this year. If you're going on vacation, you guys, take your camera and take lots of pictures. Doesn't mean you have to share them like right then. Store them on your camera roll for a later date. You can always put a story to a picture. Okay. Vacation pictures are amazing. People love pictures on beaches, palm trees behind you, whatever, just enjoying life on vacation. And this here, you guys, I just shared a self-love post about how I was not, to my ultimate goal weight at this point. I had let myself go that summer and enjoyed some food over the summer. But I talked about how I've learned to love my body at every stage of the journey. So I shared a story and people related to it and it did well. Okay. And the picture was bright and clear and crisp and eye-catching, and it shared a story and inspired people. Okay. So you can kind of see, can you guys see the difference of the posts? Yeah, pretty crazy, right? All right. So as we're wrapping up here, it's not going to take too much longer. There are a lot of similarities, you guys, with your fitness journey and your business journey. Okay. Just to run through them really quickly, your fitness journey isn't going to happen overnight, right? You're not going to like start Transform 20 or 21-day fix and wake up tomorrow morning and expect to be down 5 pounds. It's just not going to happen, right? Same thing with your business, you guys. This is a journey just like your fitness journey. It's not a get rich, get quick overnight thing. It's not. Like and of course, coaches have had success in quicker time than I have, but it's taken time, right? It just takes time and consistency. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent and share your journey. Okay. And obviously your income is a direct reflection of the lives that you're changing and the work that you're putting into it. Okay. It doesn't mean you have to spend all day on your business, you guys. Literally, you could spend 1 hour on your business. And if you are committed to doing the business building activities that you need to do to grow your business in that hour, or we can do it in pockets of time, you guys. If you are working, when I started this business, I was a nanny and I would work 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. I would cut out the reality TV, like I said, and I would wake up earlier and go to bed later. Okay. I may have sacrificed my sleep a little bit. I still do now because I love this job so much that I could literally work it all day. I have to pull myself away, but I love getting up earlier and going to bed a little bit later. And in the beginning, it was really important to grow my business. And if I had to sacrifice a little bit of sleep to grow and know that I could have the time freedom that I have today, I'd do it all over again. Okay. So the next thing is you have to track it to see results. Okay. In your fitness journey, if you're filling out a tracker, you're tracking your meals, you're checking off your workouts, you're going to see even more success. But in your business journey, it's the same thing. We have a tracker in our business, in our back office. It is, I'll show you a blank one because mine's all messy right now. Right here, it's a business activity tracker. Okay. It's literally just giving you a list of the things that you can do every day to build your business. And I love having lists and you can check these off. Okay. It's literally just giving you share to your stories, make your daily post, respond to all your new likes and comments. Like everything is on here. Okay. This is in your Coach Online office under training and Success Club tracker. Okay. Print them out. It's a weekly sheet. So you can print out a bunch, put them in a little binder. And the more you track your business, the more you'll see results. Okay. And success is twofold: fitness and nutrition. When I started out my journey, I was working out at a gym and I had to go home and eat all the junk. Okay. I wasn't seeing results. It was no wonder I was looking in the mirror and being like, why am I working out for like an hour or two a day, but I'm still not seeing results? But it's because I didn't know how to eat healthy. So if you're not, working on your nutrition, but you're doing your workouts, you're not going to see the results. Same thing, vice versa, right? In your business, it's the same thing, you guys. You have to be sharing publicly on social media and not just messaging people. Because when you're messaging people and you're starting conversations, guess where they're going to go? They're going to go to your page to see what you're up to. You don't have your workouts there. You don't have anything about nutrition or the journey that you're on. Doesn't mean it has to be all plastered all over your page, but they have to see a little bit of that. And they're not going to join you, right? They're going to be more motivated to join you if they see your journey. But the same thing is you can't just share on your page and not private message people. I've had that happen where people don't understand, why they're not seeing the success in their business right away. And then I ask them, how many personal messages have they sent? Or how many people have they talked to today? And they say none. I'm like, okay, well, now we know where you need to improve. So you have to do both, okay? And then as soon as you stop, results get further away. We all know that, right? You get off track on your fitness journey. Maybe you feel sore, so you're going to stop for a week. You're going to start back up. It's going to be really hard to find that motivation again. And you're going to be sore all over again, right? It's going to start all over. It's like starting fresh. It's going to be harder. Same thing with your business. If you take a week off, it's just going to be harder to get that traction again. So it's really cool in our business that we have to be consistent in both those areas, okay? Comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. In your fitness journey, if you're in your challenge group and you're seeing people drop weight, but you're not dropping it, it doesn't mean you're not having success. It just means that we all our bodies are different. We all lose weight at different rates. Sometimes others don't lose any weight, but they lose inches and they still look amazing. That's why it's really important, you guys, to take your progress pictures and take your measurements, because that scale isn't always, what's going to determine your success, okay? And then same thing with your business. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you go on the team page next Thursday and you see someone on this call that hit Emerald, but you didn't hit Emerald yet, don't let that get to you. Put your blinders on and understand that you're the CEO of your own business and this is your journey. You can go at your own rate, okay? That's the beauty of this business. So try not, I've been stuck in that trap before, you guys, and it has sucked all the joy out of it, okay? This is your journey, okay? So do it at your own pace. All right. Oops, I missed one. What's the bottom one here? All right, and then this is pretty simple. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? If you feel overwhelmed, okay? And just know that in Rise University, it is self-paced. You go through it at your own speed. Don't overcomplicate it though. If you start to get overwhelmed, just step back and remember just to be on your own journey, okay? If you start to feel that overwhelm, just revert to personal development and your workouts and your nutrition, and it'll help you to feel better, okay? All right, as with anything, it works if you work it, right? All right, here's just an example of what happens in your business if you hit Success Club your first 3 months as a coach. And you guys, this is the minimum. This is the bare minimum of hitting Success Club 5. So these numbers could be higher if you hit Success Club 10. So you get a new customer, okay? You're 3 new customers. You hit Success Club in your first month. Let's say you sold a challenge pack that the commission was $50, okay? 3 times $50 is $150 in your first month. That's pretty awesome for first month, okay? That's just the minimum. So you hit your goal. You have your first 3 people, they're in your challenge group, or they signed up as coaches, they're rocking it, they stick with their Shakeology because they're loving it and they're loving the results and they're loving the support, so they continue their Shakeology, right? If they continue their Shakeology, you're gonna get that recurring commission as well, okay? And that's $32 for Shakeology on home direct commission. So the next month, your goal is to help another 3 new people, right? Plus your 3 past customers from the previous month order their Shakeology goes through again, you get $32. So as you can see, 3 new people times $50 is $150. And then you get that $32 recurring commission from the Shakeology, and that's $96. Okay, that total is $296 for month 2. Pretty awesome, again. And then month 3, same thing, right? You help your 3 new people, then now you have 6 previous customers who all of them have stayed on Shakeology, okay? That's pretty awesome. That 6 times 32 is 192. Your 3 new people, again, is a new $150. That equals $396 total. So add all those 3 months up, you guys, and in your first 3 months as a coach, you've earned $792. Like, woo, what could you do with an extra $792, right? It's pretty awesome for your first 3 months as a coach. And we've had coaches on our team hit this and even higher if they've hit Success Club 10, okay? And all of their customers have stayed with the program and have stayed with their Shakeology or the performance supplements, okay? I just am a very visual person, so I added this so that you guys could see what that can do for your business if you're hitting Success Club. All right, so what now? So make sure that you get into the Rise University. I'll be adding all my new coaches this week. And then commit to your program. Hopefully you already are. And if you haven't started, it's okay. If you're waiting for your package, that's awesome. So commit to your program, drinking your Shakeology, and at least 10 minutes of personal development. Okay. What I like to say too is you guys multitask if you need to. If you're busy, you don't feel like you have time to read. I would read on my way to work and on my way home. Not read. Oh my God, that sounded really bad. I would read a book on my way to work. I would listen to personal development on my way to work and on my way home. I could always guarantee that I was in my car 20 minutes there and 20 minutes home. It was like 40 minutes of personal development a day, which was really cool. So that helps me a lot. Plus, my new thing that I've been doing for like the past year is I listen to personal development while folding laundry. It's my least favorite task in the entire world. Like I will put off laundry. I'll dry stuff in the dryer for like 10 times before I fold it because I hate it that much. But what makes it more pleasing is that I will listen to a podcast while I fold laundry. It's just so much more exciting. And then the next thing is to begin sharing and inviting people to join you. Okay. Don't wait until you see results to start sharing your journey, you guys. Okay. Whatever kind of journey you're on, whether it's to gain muscle, whether it's to, just change on the inside and have more confidence, don't wait until you feel that confidence. Don't wait until you gain that muscle. Don't wait until you lose that 15 pounds, because the journey right now that you're starting on day one is when you're going to be the most relatable. People aren't going to want to join you just if they see the after and they don't see what you're going through. You're going to be more relatable to everybody else that's struggling, that could be struggling with the same thing that you are, if you're sharing your journey now. Okay. And just like fail forward, you guys. As you can see in these slides, I failed a lot. I still fail today, you guys. But I keep going and I keep moving forward and I keep learning. Like it's really cool that even 8 years later, I'm still learning. If I had given up, you guys, when Facebook turned to Instagram, like I built almost my entire business on Facebook in my first 6 years as a coach. And when things started turning to Instagram, I could have given up and been like, there's no way I can learn a new social media platform. But I didn't. I dove in. A lot of coaches did give up that started when I did. But I dove in. I'm like, I can learn Instagram. If all these people are learning it, I can learn it too. So you can absolutely learn anything if you, have the faith and you have the vision to make this happen for your life. You can do it. Absolutely can. So, and then the last thing, like I always say, don't get overwhelmed. One step, one conversation, one goal at a time. Okay. And now before I get to questions, I just want to talk really quickly about vision and your why. Okay. All of you should have a fitness why and a business why. Maybe they're the same, but for me, I always had a fitness why. And people still look at me today and be like, Amy, why do you still work out and eat healthy every day? Because you're already at your goal, right? And I just have to explain the fact that I don't do it to look physically great. I do it to be healthy and to be here for my kids as long as I possibly can. And part of my story is that I lost my mom 13 years ago, and it completely shook my world. And she didn't really have anything life-threatening. She had a heart issue, but she was on medication. It was never said to be life-threatening, but she would have these blackout spells, and she'd be like shoveling snow or doing something that she exerted herself with, and she would black out. And, it worried us a little bit. It was never anything that we thought, oh, this is life-threatening. But she had that blackout spell one night in her bathroom. We had all moved away. My younger sister is 12 years younger than me. And she and my mom were best friends, and she still lived at home, but I lived with Brian. I didn't have kids yet, but we were living in Albany, and my mom was in Buffalo area in New York. And I got the call that she had passed away. Oh my God, no matter how much I do this call, I get emotional. But it was a shock, and she had just had a blackout spell and hit her head on the faucet on the tub, and her airway was restricted. And on her, whatever they call it, on her death certificate, they called it an accident. But I could never, ever stop wondering if she had eaten healthy and if she had worked out, maybe her heart would have been stronger. So that's why I keep going. That's why I work out every day, for her and to be here for my kids, because I would never, ever want my kids to wonder, was she healthy enough? Did she work out enough? Did she eat healthy? Did she treat her body good? Is her heart strong enough? So literally, I'm in my workout room. I'm eating healthy every day for my heart to be here for my kids. So that's what drives me with my fitness journey every day. My business, you guys, I wanted to be home with my kids, like more than life itself. I wanted to be here with them. So I dove into this business. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. You guys, I had no clue. I knew I had no social media skills. I had no business skills. I'd only been a nanny and worked in daycare. I didn't have any business skills. I was never a leader. But when you have a strong why, it will push you through anything. Okay. My why was to be home with my kids. When I accomplished that, I knew I needed a new why. I couldn't just like do this business without a vision. So my why became, my husband works 80 hours a week. He sees the kids for an hour before bedtime, and then he goes to work again, and he's miserable, and he's depressed, and he hates his job. I want him to work less hours and be home with the kids more, just to see them. Now he's home, and he's coaching basketball teams, and he's able to go to school events with me and the kids. And it's blessed our lives in so many ways. And I'm so much more grateful for that, even more so than myself being home, is him being home. And we run this business together now. When that happened, you have to recourse everything, right? You always have to have a why. So then it became, my kids are cheerleaders and soccer players. They travel. It's the most expensive sports in the world. And I could never look at my kids and be like, Mommy didn't work hard enough this year, so you can't cheer this year. Or Jack, you can't play soccer this year because we didn't work hard enough. Like, that would just kill me. So that's why we do what we do today. That's why we keep going. And we always have that vision. And it's always our team too. Like, I know the success that we've had, and I see it in a lot of our team. They've had this, similar success, and they're able to leave their jobs, and it fills me with so much joy. And I know that any single one of you on this call can do the same thing. Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So like, literally, that's what pushes me every day, is I want to see everyone succeed on our team, and to have their vision become a reality like it has for me and my family. So all of you should have a why, and whether it's profound as mine or not, you're a brand new coach, and it doesn't have to be, but you should have, it should make you feel passionate. It should make you feel empowered. It should almost bring you to tears. And I know that sounds really corny, but I would love for you guys to send your coach or your upline your why. I like to know my coach's why, just so that I can remind them on those tough days. This business is amazing, you guys. It is so awesome. But it's a business like any other. We are CEOs. We deal with things. We hear no. But if there's ever a day where I feel like I want to slam my head into the computer because I'm hearing no so much, I remember, and I see my kids' faces. That's stronger than any fear that I have or any objection that I face. So I just want you guys to know that it's really important that you have that belief in yourself. If you don't have it, I didn't in the beginning, read the books. They will help you to find that belief in yourself. So I believe in you guys, but you have to believe in yourselves. So that being said, let's open it up to questions. Anyone have, let me stop the screen share so I can actually see you all. There you are. Okay. Anybody have any questions? You can feel free to unmute yourselves and ask away. No? Let me hear Jody. Jody, go ahead and unmute yourself. So tell us your why. Do you have a why?
My why is honestly a lot kind of like you, just family history and health, and my husband working, all the hours traveling and trying to, I found the passion actually. And when I started, it was for the discounts because I love the products. And then people just started asking me, and I was like, really? Like, join us, definitely. And you ended up, inspiring a lot of us. And it's just great I didn't realize the inspiration I got watching other people succeed. It wasn't even about me anymore. So like, really, it's about all my girls, and watching them is so exciting.
Yeah. And that's what will happen. A lot of you will find that some coaches will start for the discount. Our top coach on our team, Michelle File, she's one of my personally sponsored coaches, but she is doing amazing. She started for the discount. She told me, looked me straight dead in the face and said, I'm not building this business. I just want the discount. But she caught that fire pretty quickly, joining our team page and seeing what we were up to. And all of a sudden she just got this competitive nature. And she's like, I want to run with us. She flew. I didn't even need to help her much. She was off and running. So you never know when people are going to catch that inspiration. So don't ever hesitate to sign up someone, even if they just want the discount, add them to the team page, and they may just totally light it up like some of my coaches have. So awesome. Thank you for sharing, Jody.
No, definitely.
Kristen, do you want to share a little bit about your why? Or can she not unmute? Uh-oh, you're muted, I think. There you are.
Oh, sorry, there I am. Okay. No, it's, kind of like the same thing. Initially, it's funny because I found Amy on a Facebook ad, and I never thought I would be one that would fill that out and to go for it. And I don't know, it was just, honestly, it was fate because my husband and I, we want to pay off bills, and we have twins that are in daycare. It's expensive. And so that was initially, and I didn't know where it was going to take me. But then, just like Jody had mentioned too, like I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the community and just everybody's passion and drive. And, so I want that. And so it's kind of just a whole thing of health and, to still pay off, some more debt and everything, but just pay it forward too. And it's a great thing.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's an amazing thing, you guys. And speaking of debt, we were in a crazy hole of debt when we started, and it was so deep and so dark. We never thought we could climb out. And I remember thinking when I signed up with this package and thinking, oh my God, we can't afford this, but I just slapped it on a credit card, and I was just praying that gave me the motivation, because we couldn't afford it, that I needed to just move forward and make this work. And I just dove in because we couldn't afford it, like literally could not afford it. And now we have paid off our debt. It's just insane. So I just want you guys to believe, because, if I can do it with as limiting skills as I had and just awful belief in myself and awful self-confidence, but if I have paved my way through all of that, like I truly believe anyone can, truly believe it. So, find what speaks to you and find your story and what you want to share and inspire people with, and just, be unapologetically yourself, and you'll find the people that are meant to follow you. Don't worry if there are people along the way that are like, oh my God, like whatever, like I'm not into what she's doing. Like, it's okay. If you ever find people that, have that jealousy, or they just, are kind of rude about it, who cares? Because you don't want them on your journey anyways. You don't want them on your team. You don't want them as coaches on your team. Like, you want the positive people. So to me, I'm like, bless and release. If you don't, I don't really need that in my life anyways. So you will find the right people. They will come to you if you are doing all of these things that you learned on the call tonight, and then diving into the Rise University page, and just believing in yourself and leaning in. Like, we have a team that's here to support you and help you every step of the way. So I hope this has helped you guys to feel like a little more at peace, a little more at ease, and you know where to begin. Do you feel like it helped you a little bit?
I do.
Awesome. How about you, Dakota? Feeling good?
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Great. Well, I've taken up enough of your night. I know we started a little bit late tonight, and if you're on Eastern time, you're ready for bed like me. So
it happens to the best of us.
Night, you guys, and just know that this doesn't end here. The information doesn't end here. You guys are endless. I know Kristen and Jody can agree. There's endless information at your fingertips between all of the avenues on Facebook and on YouTube and everything. Like, there's just so much, and we're constantly training our team. So you're only going to gain confidence along the way. But just know we're here if you need anything. Kristen, Jody, and I are here for you guys. So reach out.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed this, so thank you.
Good. Well, you're so welcome. I'm sorry it went a little late, but
it's okay.
Have an amazing night, you guys. It's good to see you and get to know you.
Yeah, good to see you.
So hopefully we'll see everyone on Saturday for our live power hour, and we'll really get to dive into all of it.
Yes, awesome.
It's going to be fun.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye. See you ladies later. Bye.
Bye-bye.